Now, Ian O'Brien, this is a pretty sad occasion for him. It's his last Test match. He very emotionally made his statement at the Basin Reserve on the third night there that he was not going to play any more Test cricket, or any cricket, in fact, for New Zealand after this Test match. Here he goes. He's been bowling very well. Against the slope at Lords, because that is a ground with its own sort of little tendencies. And
I'm sure that he's going to enjoy it because because he's been bowling so much here in Wellington against the wind. So it's not going to really make much of a difference over there at Lords.
Yeah, I think most cricketers would be jealous of anyone that got to make Lords their place of work. In the air, and should be out, and it's taken, yes. Extra bounce, extra shoulder from Ian O'Brien, and Pakistan have lost 2 wickets in the first 50 minutes.
Well, this is what New Zealand is going to miss after this Test match, because he can create some bounce. That one kicked off from middle of nowhere. This was pitched up delivery, and Faisal Iqbal had no answer to that. Nice and easy taking there for Guptill. And Faisal Iqbal once again failed. He got 6. It's 39 for 2.
Mohammad Yusuf, fantastic record, 30 50s and 24 hundreds. So it's been brilliant bowling. It's been very good bowling, accurate, but some pretty poor batting too for top order players. O'Brien, it's his last Test, but he's already got his first wicket in it, 39 for 2.
Something because you couldn't have got out of the way. There you go. It's climbing at you, isn't it? It was just... Faisal had no idea.
Got to stick around now. Oh boy, direct hit. Wow, what a piece of fielding from Watling. Get in the game, son, early on, why don't you? If he's run Mohammad Yusuf out, that is a brilliant initiation into Test cricket. He took ages to turn, did Mohammad Yusuf, and has he made it back? That's the key. Has he made it? He's going to have to stretch big time. Has Watling made some sort of start here? Oh, no, he's back. He's back. He's well and truly back, because it only just flicked the stumps. He made it. He made it, Mohammad Yusuf. He made it there. He's behind the line, and the bail is not off. But this is his first chance to really be in the game. He picks it up. Wow, fantastic effort that. And had it hit more flush, in other words, the bail being dislodged straight away, he might have affected a very important dismissal. But
well, you could say it was a close leave, but really was missing the stumps by some way. Drives in the air and he gets away with it. This time the bounce is his friend. A little rattled, one feels, with being struck the ball before. A couple of times he's thrashed at it. First out. Ooh. That is a superb delivery. Into the stroke, and then the away movement, the ball hitting the seam and just cutting away, and just a fraction short. That's why I probably didn't get the edge of Yusuf on that occasion.
It's a bit of a mindset thing too, and like you say, the intensity is there, and I think they're bowling more into the pitch, getting something out of it.
Bit of run out skier, and O'Brien has got the squeeze on him.
Edge, and he's taken, he's gone for naught. Ah, this has been a wonderful display of bowling from Ian O'Brien and the other New Zealand bowlers, and they're rewarded with a huge wicket here of Mohammad Yusuf.
Outstanding from O'Brien. He was working the master batsman from Pakistan over. The pressure was building, 13 balls, and McIntosh pulls in an absolute screamer. Yusuf just had to go for it, but he succumbed for naught. It's 43 for 3.
Umar Akmal is the new player, coming in under pressure once more. Pakistan 43 for 3. The captain's gone.
just sensed that Mohammad Yusuf was starting to get squeezed. And it happens to you when you just want one shot to get underway.
He probably would have batted first as well. That's through. And that'll be 4. Short boundary square here at McLean Park.
Bit of a shame that first ball, the new over. But nicely played by Imran Farad, who probably has, now that he's lost his skipper, he's probably feeling he has just got to be patient and wait for the bad ball.
But take that opportunity. And he's been given that, but probably not by his own doing. Oh, now Daryl Tuffy's hitting people.
Right, over the wicket.
Oh, well, that was a wee bit free and a wee bit loose, but it's going to work out pretty well. I don't know if it's going to go to the boundary. It isn't. Daniel Vettori chases it down, underarms it back, and it's 3.
Ian O'Brien now to the 19-year-old Umar.
Edge, there's another one. Yes, there's another one. That's the 4th. They've picked up 4 wickets before lunch, and Ian O'Brien, he's in the middle of a magnificent spell of fast bowling.
First failure for Umar Akmal, and it won't be tasting good. There'll be a big empty feeling in his stomach. He's let his side down here, but O'Brien again has provided the pressure. 10 balls without scoring. He could not resist. And Guptill takes the catch, his 2nd of the morning. Umar gone for naught. It's 51 for 4.
The number 6 comes in a lot earlier than he would have expected.
First ball was struck for 3 by Imran, so that brought to Umar Akmal on strike. He's had a long time to think about the fact that he's still on naught. Not something that he's accustomed to. He's quickly got into double figures in his Test career so far. And Ian O'Brien, a few days ago, announced his retirement, and we had a wonderful time with John Key, our Prime Minister, on the last day, second to last day in the Sky commentary box. I'm going to suggest that John Key gets on the phone to this bloke, Ian O'Brien, and talks him out of retirement, talks him back into the fact that we've got Bangladesh and Australia coming. Then he can go to England.
Can't get it past square leg. Well, of course, he'll need the Prime Minister will need to get hold of Ian O'Brien's wife, who's English, and to open the doors and say, come on in.
I think he's the only guy who can do the job, Dooley.
You mean John Key or Ian O'Brien?
Yeah, John Key to bring Ian O'Brien back into the fold for the last, particularly the Australian tour.
Well, you know, he loves his cricket. Maybe he could work something, work some magic.
Is that an edge? I think it is. They've got 5. Oh, what a session. What a session this is turning out for the New Zealanders.
Probably the best ball he's bowled. He's got 4 for 3. But this is the best ball. This is full, and it's like a snake. It's just spitting off the wicket, and Misbah has no idea. And he has gone for a duck. It's 51 for 5.
Well, this is Misbah al-Haq, just feathering one through, playing with his hands. Gratefully grabbed by McCullum and O'Brien. All I can say, Smithy, is thank goodness Simon Doull's not a New Zealand selector. He wouldn't have even been on the park today. What a spell it's been.